Good morning, my friends. Frank Bice from the Cranwell Foundation. Finally, some nice weather up here in New Milford. Froze to death at lacrosse practice yesterday. I used to do prison ministry, and the common denominator I found among all the inmates I was working with, a male population. You could go there a week before Mother's Day, bring Mother's Day cards. Almost every inmate would grab a card, send one to their mother or grandmother. When it was Father's Day, if you brought in a bunch of cards a week before Father's Day, not one card would go out. There was always a fractured relationship, or there was no relationship with the Father whatsoever. In the Gospel today, Jesus says to his disciples, "Do not let your hearts be troubled. Have peace in me, have peace with me. But I've got to go home to my Father, so I've got to go. And if you understood the relationship I have with my Father, you would rejoice that I was going home to him." Throughout his ministry, Jesus would always remind his followers that he's really a reflection of the eternal Father, and he invites us all to have a relationship with our true Father, our eternal Father who made us, who intended us from all eternity. And it's a challenge, because we're caught up in the day-to-day world of trying to figure things out. But Jesus invites us to a top-down mentality. That's why I encourage everybody to call God Abba, which means dad in Aramaic. But it's not hard. It's not easy to embrace that notion that we have a Father in heaven that's crazy about us. He's watching over us. The parable of the prodigal son, a father that's just waiting for us to come back to him. And when we do, he throws his arms around us. He puts a robe on your back, a ring on your finger, shoes on your feet. He kills a fatted calf. And that's why Jesus always encouraged people to avoid sin. Why did Jesus always talk about sin and tell people their sins were forgiven? Because he wanted us to live in right relationship with our Father. The point he's always trying to make is it's never too late to turn our lives around so that we can have a relationship with our true Father. That's why in the prayer of the Our Father, it says, "My kingdom come, thy will be done." If we do God's will and we live in right relationship with the Father, the kingdom of heaven can exist here and now. But the challenge is to really embrace that. So today, let's not let our hearts be troubled. Let's trust in the words of Jesus and know we have a Father in heaven that's absolutely crazy about us. He's protecting us every step of the way, and he's always waiting for us to turn back to him. So let's not let fear block that relationship. And if we can do that, we can make the kingdom a reality. Okay, God bless you. I hope you have a great day.